Today I'm going to go over a couple different elk calls, ones that I prefer anyways. I don't think there is a best or one that's the one that's going to always work. These are just ones I use. So the first one I like to use is a reed call. So what you do is you take this and put it in the front of your mouth kind of like this. That's what that one sounds like. You can bugle with it as well. This is what I usually bugle with. It's always in my pocket. I always kind of have it on my hip ready to go. The next call you have is an open reed call. You can see that here's the reed sticking out. That one sounds kind of a lot like that one, very similar. So that's just that basic call. These two both take a little bit of practice, especially the reed, to get it formed in your mouth, to get it so it feels right. This one takes just a little bit of effort. It's not bad at all. I really like it. My favorite is this one. It's the Cowgirl by Primos. It takes little to no effort. It's pretty simple. You put your teeth on the top and on the bottom, bite down and give a little. The reason why I like this one is I'm better at changing the pitches. You got your high cow, and you can do kind of a lower cow. So that's that one. And the last one that everybody has is their bugle. This one you just put your top lip on the top here and your bottom lip right here, and then I'm not an expert by any means. People can laugh about it or whatever. I think as long as you feel comfortable, you'll be able to call them elk. There's been a lot of times where I've messed up a call or a bugle and an elk still comes in. I've heard a lot of different elk out there in the mountains. They sound awfully weird and they are alive and kicking. So I think as long as you get comfortable with one of the four at least, you'll be able to call an elk, have no problems. I've been doing it about 8 years with my bow, and I've had pretty good success calling in quite a few elk. I've done a rifle my whole life. I never use the calls because you're shooting a long ways. It's usually a different time of the season. I just figure, use what you want. Don't let anybody tell you that you're bad at it. I've had people tell me that I'm not a good caller, but yet I've called them in. I've had people tell me I'm an awesome caller. It's all in perspective and how they hunt, I think, or who they are, what kind of personality they have. Find somebody that can teach you. There are different sequences. Elk do make different noises. They bark, they bugle, they chirp. It just kind of depends on what kind of mood they're in. So learn what they're saying, not necessarily how they're saying it. I think that you can mimic what they're saying pretty easy. And if they're being aggressive, you're going to want to be aggressive. If they're being kind of docile, you probably want to do the same thing. Maybe sneak in on them. I'm more of a spot stalker, so I don't use these a whole lot. This one's in the bugle, or the reed is in my pocket all the time. These two are always around my neck. My bugle is actually usually in my backpack. Unless I get a bull that's really fired up, then I'll try and get him a little more fired up. Because with my reed, I can make kind of more satellite bull noises. With my bugle, I can make satellite to herd bull type noises. Some people mix a reed call with a tube, and that's how they use it as a bugle. So it really just kind of depends on who you are and what you want to do with your calls.